What's going on, everyone? My name is Lorenzo Parnell, and I am a certified hostage crisis negotiator. Today, we're here on Howard University's campus, my alma mater, giving back to the community. We've been asked by the School of C, the School of Communication, to give a lecture on how to communicate with people in crisis. So I always think it's important to give back to the students, especially post-COVID, when we necessarily didn't have a lot of interaction with individuals, and being able to express ourselves through communication and letting people know what we may be dealing with in our life is crucial, especially when it comes to our peers. So today, we're hoping we can give some tools and resources to allow these young folks to be able to express themselves and help their peers, their parents, and others and when they're going through crisis. But it should be a good lecture, so stay tuned. The more conversation you have, especially like with your friends, everybody has those friends groups where you have a better rapport with one of the friends other than the other. So if you guys are if the group is getting into an argument, y'all gonna be like, yeah, girl, she was talking shit again. You're gonna stay towards the people that you align with more versus the other ones in the group that you may not necessarily have that close of a connection with. And it's important for you to grasp those small things, even if they are little, and add that to your repertoire so that way in the future, you know what you do want out of a relationship, you know what you don't want out of a relationship, and those are what guide you to that person. And come up with a different story, new story, flip the script, use your concepts, and then when we're done, we'll discuss, see what we learned, what tactics worked, and all that good stuff.
Susan is and was in an affair with the President of the United States. And, she was losing her mind, as a 20-year-old, she was going through it. She felt like she had to drop out. She felt like she had to run away and go somewhere. And she knew the president would be fine, as the President of the United States. But I would say that she's going, right. Yeah. He could just say that she's just going insane, and so I'm just trying to bring her back to earth and be like, everything's gonna be fine. We're gonna use you the protections politically through the law and everything to make sure that you're good. Mm-hmm. Tomorrow will be fine. You're gonna be okay. Yep. And that basically just brought her back down to earth.
I had an interview for an internship, like my dream internship, and I was on my second round, and I missed it. The reason why I missed it was because I had schoolwork to do. It was a bunch of homework assignments. I had a last minute quiz I had to do, and I was just trying to ask my friends. Well, I thought my friends.
But yeah, you live, you learn, and it's best to take what you learn and not neglect it just for what it was, but actually try and gain some things from it. That was awesome. I appreciate you guys coming up to discuss your scenario. It was pretty lively.
If Howard were to announce that they were starting a rifle club or a team, I know Nala would not be interested, but would anybody else be interested or know someone who might be interested?
The YouTube channel, it's called The Sneaker Assassin, and basically I started documenting a lot of what I do, giving back to the culture.
I appreciate you, Lorenzo, for coming out and all the things.